I suck at Minecraft. Whether it's PvP, beating the game in general, I can't do any of those. But to prove myself worthy, I'm gonna be playing Minecraft's hardest game mode, Hardcore mode. And yes, on Bedrock Edition. As we know, Bedrock has a lot of bugs, and me doing this on Hardcore mode is gonna make it a lot harder. Now, there are some rules in this challenge. Rule number 1, there is no cheating in this world, so if I die, I die. Rule number 2, I cannot invite anybody to this world. Like, sure, they could join, but I immediately must kick them. And the last one is no chunk base. It's pretty hard without chunk base, but I think I can manage it. Anyways, enough stalling, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing I did was find a village. And a village is going to be pretty useful for me because I could literally get armor, tools, and etc. I also found a village nearby, so that's actually pretty nice. Also, I got a couple of loot, so that's actually pretty nice as well. So my main objective is to get a villager breeder, cause that way villagers don't die so easily and we could get them all in one space, so it makes it much more easier. After when I got full iron armor, I decided to plan out where I'm making the villager breeder. But it was turning nighttime, so I had to go to sleep. The next day I decided to make a villager breeder. After I finished the villager breeder, I tried to get the villagers inside, at least 2 villagers. I also decided to loot the rest of the loot and get some job sites for the villager. I honestly should have done this earlier, but now I'm just killing the golem. Now when I came to the villager breeder, I saw there was a bunch of villagers that wanted to go on their beds, so I decided to just push them in. Nobody would really know or care. I continued to minesweep the village and making this base slightly better. Then I decided to make a grassland roof and then go to sleep. And then I almost died. But fortunately, it wasn't mad at me anymore. So I had to be extra careful this time. I'm talking extra careful. After I finished the villager breeder, I decided to make them have a job so we could get them upgrading. Now keep in mind, I'm doing all of this in hardcore mode, so I have to be extra careful about whatever I'm doing. I found a rune portal nearby the village, but we're definitely gonna go to the nether for later. And it was turning nighttime, so I went to sleep. The next day, there was some pleasant visitors. After that, I got some fletching tables to get Fletchers. And in case you don't know, Fletchers trade sticks, so that way you could easily get emerald. So it was turning nighttime, and you already know what I did. And I needed more beds because there's a lot of villagers now. And I fought some mobs, to whatever. I really didn't want to deal with too much of it, so I slept. And look at that, they're breeding. I went caving and I found some diamonds. I have to be very careful when being inside this cave, because for some reason in Bedrock Edition of Minecraft, there's a lot of mobs spawning than in Java Edition. It's also best if I get as much iron as I could get, because I don't want to come back to this cave. And they were a mine shaft, so I looted it. But next time I think I should be more careful. In case you don't know what just happened, I don't even know what happened either. That just shows of how careful I need to be. After that incident, I healed very slowly. And the only reason is, I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but what I know is that Bedrock has very slow regen, and it's very annoying. After when I got to base, I stopped recording from here because, yeah, we're gonna stop here for the next episode. There's probably going to be a second episode of me going to the Nether and making some upgrades. So if you really want to see that, just smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.